Is it karma or is it not karma? What's the business, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, alright? Now, I know this review is like 2 days late, but you guys already know what's been up with me. I'm still catching up from my birthday weekend, and I still got another video to do, and then Basketball Wives come on tonight, because, baby, listen, I called in to work today because I was not about to get my ass out here in this mess of weather that we got, because like, all the stores around here are closed, and I tried to walk my ass up to the corner store and fell my ass down when I walked down the steps twice, okay? I caught myself walking out here in some damn Air Force Ones. I don't really own no pair of Timberland boots or nothing like that. All I got is tennis shoes and like slides and penny loafers and shit like that, and I decided to take my ass out here trying to walk in some damn Air Force Ones in the damn ice and fell my ass the fuck down twice, at least 3 times. I'm still hurting from falling down them damn steps. Trying to go and get some food because while I was gone, I ain't go to, nobody, child, we didn't go to the grocery store, so when I got back, we was fucked up. It was no way we can go anywhere, so I had to go to the corner store and get a couple of things, but it is what it is. So shout out to all the corner stores in the area for still being open for those of us like me who is too lazy to go to the fucking grocery store. And the heater has been sitting. That's why I didn't do any more reviews last night, because it was cold as shit in this closet, okay? As y'all can see in my growing up hip hop review, like smoke was coming out of my mouth. It was just that fucking cold in this damn closet, like straight up cold. And last night it was like 9 degrees, so I knew this damn closet was gonna be even worse, and I was not gonna come up in here, period. I was not. But the heater been running all night up in here, so it's pretty warm, but I still put on my coat anyway when I came in here. So we're gonna get right on into this mess. So we pick up where we left off last week with Kenya and Marlo, with them arguing back and forth about whether or not they should be friends or not. And do I think they should be friends? No, okay? Like, straight up. Because Marlo really don't want to be Kenya's friend. And I just feel like the only reason why she wants to be her friend now is because, Nene ain't around. So Nene ain't around to tell her who she can and can't be friends with at this point. So it's just like, okay, girl, like, now you want to sit up here and act like you want to be this girl's friend and be all up in her good graces when you know you really don't fuck with her like that. And then she talked about Kenya be reading her to death and she can't outread her. You're right, you can't outread her because everything you say is fucking childish. And what kills me about people that like Marlo, I remember when she first came on the show, people was overrating her ass like hell because of the shit that she said at the reunion, like making it sound like Marlo could just read people to death and shit like that. And it looks to me like she can't do anything. So it is what it is. Like, I just don't think that Marlo trying to be cool with Kenya and trying to, extend the olive branch is even sincere at all. I don't think that it's sincere, period. And it's just not meant for them to be friends. And I like I keep saying, I don't like it when people constantly try to force shit where it don't fit. If I don't fuck with them, I don't fuck with them. If I don't want to talk to them, I don't want to talk to them. No one can make me talk to anybody that I don't want to talk to, period. It is what it is. So after all of that, Portia was like, well, let's play the game, hostess with the mostest. And Kenya was like, oh, I forgot all about the game. And then she was like, let's put on our pajamas and go to bed. And everybody was looking like, and so Portia was like, let's play Never Have I Ever. I played that game in jail, blah, 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 blah. And everybody was down for it. So Kenya went upstairs, got her baby, and never came back down. So while everybody was sitting downstairs waiting on Kenya to come back downstairs, Candy was like, where's Kenya? And everybody was like, I don't know where she is. So Candy went upstairs to go see about Kenya. Come to find out, Kenya was up there nursing her baby. So Candy was like, you don't have nobody else to watch Brooklyn? She was like, no. And then, I'm sorry, but I can't come back down. So that's when Candy went back downstairs, and then she told the rest of the women that she won't be coming back down. My thing about it is, with Kenya, listen, I totally understand. Okay, like, don't get me wrong, I totally understand, because my mom was a single mother for most of my life, and she didn't really have a big village like that. Like, all she really had was her first cousins, 2 aunts, but that was more than what Kenya got. You know what I mean? Because it seems to me like Kenya don't have nobody. Because I don't think she's still cool with her. I don't think her and Aunt Lori are cool at all after the stunt that she pulled with trying to go to her mama's house on season 8, or was that season 9? It was one of them. So I think that I don't think they cool, because we haven't seen Aunt Lori pop up at all for the last couple of years. And normally we will always get a scene with Aunt Lori. So I don't even think she came through at all. But I don't know. I don't know, Kenya. Like, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, girl, like, everybody has children in this group, and sometimes they have brought their kids on the trips, and they were able to maneuver through. But what killed me about Candy was, girl, like, why you crying? Because you been leaving your kids. So what the fuck you cried for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm guessing because Todd put the guilt trip on your ass last season, now you're trying so hard to be there with your kid. You know what I mean? I guess, I don't know. But I just feel like at this point, though, it's like, while I understand where Kenya is coming from, I think that no one has sympathy for her, because in the past she hasn't had sympathy for other people, if you get my drift. Because we talked about this last night on the panel, and it's kind of like, when Kim Fields was on the show, and Kim Fields brought her kids every time they went on a trip, Kenya had an issue with that. She didn't have any kids back then, so she didn't understand. But now that she got kids, she understands. It's kind of like how she had a lot to say about everybody in their marriages and their relationships, because she was single and she had no damn man. And there were times when she could not go to rent a center and get a man. You know what I mean? She was by herself most of the time. So because, during those periods, she would always speak on other people's marriages, other people's men, other people's relationships. And now that her marriage has gone to shit, hers is off limits, and she don't want nobody talking about her marriage. But yet she talked about everybody else's marriages in the past. So it's kind of like karma is humbling her now in this sense. And I really hate to say that, but that's just, hardcore facts. That's what's going on here. And she just got to eat it. So after all of that, Drew learns from her husband that they're moving all while she's out of town. And, Drew was like, how's all of this going on and I'm not there? And Ralph was like, I'm just trying to take care of it so you won't have to be worried about it. I mean, I understand that, Ralph, but when you tell the bitch that they moving and they don't even know when, they wasn't aware that they were about to move, that's a bit much. Like, you can't tell nobody to calm down off this shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, bro. Like, no. Like, no. So Candy plans the bachelorette party. She got everything set. Done. One is delivering the stripper. She got them pajama outfits. Like, she got it all the way down. Like, Candy got it set for these girls, and they all ready for the fun. So after all of that, Candy and Kenya get into this little argument about what happened, and they go outside and they sit on the balcony. Now, you could tell that Kenya has a lot of respect for Candy, because the way she comes at Cynthia, she don't come at Candy like that. You know what I mean? Like, Candy's probably the only person that she really respects out of everybody in this group. And basically, Candy sat there and told her to her face how she felt, how annoyed she was by her, and that's just what it is. Something I would do to my friend. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So, Kenya started crying. She started talking about how her situation with Mark has not been good. This is why things are the way they are. And, Candy was like this. Candy was like, bitch, listen. Like, I get what you're trying to tell me. Like, I understand. But you got to stop letting Mark be the reason for your problems. And honestly, that's just hardcore fact. Like, Kenya got to stop allowing Mark to be her issues at this point. Like, I get it. Like, Mark is giving you hell, but you got to learn how to maneuver through that shit and stop letting him run your motherfucking life. It's hard to say that right now, but you got to. Like, he running you, he fucking you up, and you gotta learn how to push through this shit for real, because like, he really fucking you up right now, fucking up your paper, fucking up everything around you, and it's just crazy. So you gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? And what's really annoying me with this whole thing is that people talking about Candy has finally called Kenya out on her shit, but she been calling Kenya out. Like, probably not to the magnitude that y'all want her to, but of course she's not gonna call her out like she probably will call out like a LaToya or someone else, because Kenya is her friend. Like, I'm not going to call out, if I call out Jamar, I'm not going to call him out like I'm going to call out some other motherfuckers. Like, I'm not going to do that. You can call your friend out in a respectable way. You ain't got to call them out, cursing them out. That's for bitches you don't fuck. So they're doing a workout and LaToya leads it and everybody go out and follow her, and then Drew is confused because everybody was pissed at Kenya the night before. Everybody was crying and upset, but now everybody's out there working out with her and she finds it to be fake. And to be honest, Drew, this is why I fuck with you. This is why I can't be on a reality show. Because there are things that you got to do just to keep a show going. You got to sit there and you got to break bread with motherfuckers that you wouldn't normally fuck with in real life. Like, this is why I don't know if I can do reality TV, because I'm way too real for this shit. Like, if I don't fuck with somebody, I don't fuck with you. I'm not gonna make good with you for the cameras. I'm not gonna stop disliking you just because the fans are telling me are going in on me. I'm not gonna do none of that. When I don't fuck with somebody, I don't fuck with somebody. You hear what I'm saying? Like that, like with Kenny and Portia. Like how cool they are now, I don't see how they're able to be cool after everything that they went through. Because a nigga like me, do some shit like that to me if you want to. You see how much ice it is outside? That's just how icy cold I will be to your ass. You're going to feel my wrath every time I'm around you. And the sad part is, I don't even have to talk to you for you to feel my wrath. Just by me not saying shit at all, just by me showing you that you don't exist to me at all is enough. Because I can't fuck with that. Like, if I don't fuck with somebody, I don't fuck with somebody. I'm not finna be doing shit for no motherfucking show. It's a reality show, so I'm gonna be real with your ass. And this is my reality. I don't fuck with you, so therefore I don't want to have no reason to say anything to you. Fuck it being a show. I'm not doing it. And another thing is, Portia really got under my skin in this particular scene because she's talking about how she's tried for years to be cool with Kenya. Girl, you did not try for years to be cool with fucking Kenya. You was just fine with disliking Kenya from season 5 on up to season 10. Y'all got cool after Kenya left the show, and then when Kenya came back to the show, y'all was still cool at the beginning. But soon as you got back friends with Nene and all this other stuff, you switched and you started coming for this woman. So stop acting like the reason why you and Kenya not friends no more or not really cool no more is because of her. It's because of you, because you're the one who turned on her. And I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. Portia has a history of flipping on people. And that's why I don't like her like that. Because and people let her get away with so much because she's bubbly. She kind of airheaded. They find her to be funny and she's pretty and all this other stuff. But I see right through her and she fake as fuck. And I don't give a fuck. My opinion ain't gonna change. She fake as hell because she's always had this history of flipping on people. Like, let's be real. I started seeing how fake she was during season 7. She was cool with Phaedra, but she wasn't as cool with Phaedra as she was with Nene and Candy. Out of everybody, she was the closest to those two on the show. When Phaedra started going through her divorce, Portia related to her. They became cool and they started bonding and building a friendship. Soon as she got cool with Phaedra, she hopped in the situation between Candy and Phaedra, which had nothing to do with her, and then she got in their business, turned on Candy for Phaedra. Shamia been her friend since childhood. She didn't do shit but turn on Shamia for Phaedra and let Phaedra sit there and talk shit about her own best friend. That's fake. You know what I mean? That's fake as fuck. She's always turning on somebody. Always turned on somebody, just like she turned on Kenya. They got cool, and soon as she got back friends with Nene, the same person who flips out on everybody else on the show, she started dissing Kenya from the very beginning. Like, I'm like, and people act like they don't see how fake she is. Like, Portia don't keep it real at all. I see right through her motherfucking ass. She ain't real. Nah, she ain't real. Period. And I know somebody gonna come up under my comment section and get mad with me about it, but I don't give a fuck. The bitch ain't real, and I said what I said. The Breonna Taylor verdict. I'm not gonna stay on this because we've already talked about this for months now, but all I can say is that was some fucked up ass shit, and the legal system ain't shit, okay? And that's all I can say on that, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. And it was funny seeing Drew trying to get to know Tanya because they don't really know each other like that. They don't. So it was nice to see, you know, Drew and Tanya ask each other questions about life and marriage and kids and stuff like that. That was kind of cute. So after everything, Drew asked Kenya a question about the baby stuff. And of course, Kenya got defensive. And I don't feel like Drew is being messy. I think that she asked Kenya a question. Kenya got defensive and she felt like everybody was attacking her. And that's my issue with Kenya because, again, it's like, I sympathize with you. But when you call people When you call people out, you call them out. But when someone call you out, the first thing you say is, I feel attacked. I'm attacked. Why y'all attacking me? Everybody's not attacking you, baby. People are just telling your ass the truth, and you just don't want to take that. Like, stop it. Like, everybody's not attacking you, baby. Like, stop doing it. And then it's like, it went from King and Drew talking to King and the whole table getting into it, and then, you know, Portia being passive aggressive and talking about sob stories and shit like that. And I'm like, Portia, if you don't shut the hell up, you talking about sob stories because she crying about her child, but yeah, you want everybody to cry with you when you was crying over a goddamn doormat. Bitch, girl, if you don't shut the hell up, like, sit down. But I just think that Kenya was, I understand, but it's hard for people to feel sorry for you because of your past, but also you wasn't really forthcoming about everything. You didn't tell them about the jet. You didn't tell them that you were bringing a baby. You didn't give them the option to bring their kids. Like, you didn't do any of that. So it's hard for them to really feel sorry for you because you still won't own up to your bullshit. Just own your shit, move on, and that's it. Like, ain't no need for you to be defensive at this point. You created this seed, and it is what it is. You pissed everybody off. You was a horrible ass host, and that's just that on that, period. Now, after all of this argument and all this rigmarole, they head back to the house, and we're about to see Bolo. And I follow his ass on Instagram, baby, and I like every goddamn thing he posts. I'm just saying. With that being said, you guys, this is my Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit. If you want to follow me on social media, my social media will be at the bottom. With that being said, you guys, I'm out here. Peace out.